I used to get my morning coffee every day from the same large bookstore chain and coffee shop. I'd also buy all of my books from this same place. I was a loyal customer and I wanted to support the store I frequented. In fact, between expensive cappuccinos and how much I read, I was spending more than $1,000 a month at this place. And I was happy about it. Until one day, it all went to the gutter. All because this one cafe manager lost sight of the one thing that allows companies to thrive. No matter how bad the economy is, no matter how much competition they have, no matter what. I'm Derek Halpern, the founder of Social Triggers, and in this video, I explain what this company did to lose me as a customer and how you can avoid the same mistake. Okay, so here's the full story. Like I said, I used to get my morning coffee from the same place every day. And a couple times per month, I'd sit in their cafe and work. The cafe had a rule that stated no one could occupy a cafe table for more than 90 minutes. This was a rule they had to institute because some people would come in, get a free glass of water or one drink, and they'd sit there for 10 hours. But that wasn't me. When I'd sit there, I'd get a cappuccino. 45 minutes later, a bottle of water. 45 minutes later, some food. 45 minutes later, a book. 45 minutes later, another bottle of water. Another cappuccino, a book, a magazine. The bottom line is, the days where I'd sit there for hours, I'd spend a lot of money. But one day, the cafe manager came to me and said, Derek, you know our rules say you can only sit here for 90 minutes. Color me shocked. I looked around and the place was empty. There was no one fighting for seats. And as a matter of fact, I had just ordered some more food to eat. I looked up and said, really? I know you have this rule, and I support it. But don't you think this rule shouldn't apply to people who regularly buy stuff throughout the day like I do? She said no. No problem. I packed up my stuff, left the bookstore, and I knew I'd never go back. When I called the store manager later that day, he agreed with me and apologized. He even offered me a complimentary coffee the next time I came. But it was too late. I was never going to go back. They lost me as a loyal customer because they lost sight of the one thing that allows companies to thrive today. What is that one thing? It's simple. You're not in the business of getting more customers. You're in the business of getting more customers for life. And then another one, and another one. What is a customer for life? It's someone who supports you and your business, will frequently buy from you, and will consistently refer more people to your business. These are people who, when totaled, will make up 80% of your revenue. In fact, your customers for life are the ones who allow you to be successful today, tomorrow, and the rest of time. It's your job as a business owner to keep your customers for life happy. Because of them, you can pay the bills. Because of them, you'll go from scraping by to being flush with wealth. And guess what? The companies who know this, the companies who live this, are the companies who are killing it today. The question is, how can you get customers for life? Should you allow good customers to break the rules? Should you spend a considerable amount of money appeasing these divas? No, it's actually more simple than that. Back when I was in the middle of a launch of a brand new online training, someone emailed me and said, Derek, I'm currently enrolled in another training. Do you think I should enroll in this right now or should I hold off? To which I responded, no, I think you should complete the other training. Going through 2 trainings at once can be overwhelming. I essentially ruined the sale for myself. I could have said, yes, go for it, and given him a list of reasons why he should enroll now, instead of wait. And I know he would have signed up 100%. But I knew it wouldn't have been in his best interest. Going through too many courses at once is information overload. So I told him no, and I lost the sale. Now take a guess what he said after I told him no. He actually said, no BS answer, you have a customer for life. And you know what? I believe him. He will be a customer for life. He will end up buying several things from me over the next 10 years, and those future sales will be worth more to me, my community, and my business than that one sale I said no to. Now, if you're still here, this is probably getting a little more clear for you. You might already understand how you, as a business owner or entrepreneur, can start to win customers for life. But just in case it's not clear yet, let me share this quote from Maya Angelou. People forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that's the truth. What the bookstore failed to do was to make the customer feel like the company truly has his best interest at heart. It's not about the time limit at the bookstore cafe. It's not about me saying no to a sale. It's all about how you make your customers feel when you interact with them. And you don't have to give away the farm. But you do have to show your customers that you truly have their best interests at heart. And when you do that, you'll see them turn from customers into customers for life. You might kind of know this already. It's not rocket science after all. In theory, it's so simple, but in practice, many companies fail to implement this. And the cafe manager at the bookstore certainly did fail to implement it. She could have said, Derek, I know you're one of our most loyal customers, but we've got this new rule here. And if I don't enforce it, I could get in trouble. Would it be an inconvenience too? And I would have understood. In fact, I would have wanted to help her out. I saw her every day of the week for years. It's the least I could have done. And how about that guy who emailed me? Again, I could have sold him, and I would have been successful. But what would have happened if he bought? He would have been overwhelmed with too much information. I would have money in my pocket, but he would have felt horrible. And that would have left a sour taste in his mouth about my program and the other program he was doing. Would he ever buy something from me again? Probably not. So when I told him I didn't want him to buy it because of information overload, I showed him it wasn't about me and money. It was about him, his hopes, his dreams, and his goals. And that made him feel amazing, and I want a customer for life. So what's the big tip for you? How can you turn customers into customers for life? You need to truthfully put your customers at the center of your world. You need to do it for them. And if you're genuine about it, they'll notice. And that's how you'll tip them from customer to customer for life. But I do want you to notice one thing. You can just as easily turn a customer for life into someone who never frequents your business again. All it takes is one single mistake. So how do you win customers for life? Put your customer best interest at heart and keep it there. Now I have a quick question for you. Can you remember a time when a company truly had your best interest at heart? What did they do? How did it make you feel? Leave a comment below. We're bombarded with everything that's wrong in the world. But today, I want to hear about the good guys. So leave a comment below and reward great behavior. Also, if you're new here, I suggest you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I release free helpful videos about business, marketing, and persuasion each week. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive content like live events, online training courses, and the good stuff, hop on over to socialtriggers.com and get on the email list. That's where I share my best training material, and I don't want you to miss out. So get on the email list now, and I'll see you in the next video. Talking about customers for life, bro. Brah. Woo, boy. Red Bull is killing me.